Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab here, Roki Sasaki.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And that's outside. And this one is off and running. And that's in for a strike. And that one misses up and in. Ball two.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Righty delivers. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. Checks over to first, back safely. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Over to first, and he's saved. And here is Brent Rooker. That is upstairs for ball 1. Butler at first, one gone. Fastball is outside.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. The relay throw, but it's offline, and it's 1-0. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
1 out, runner at second. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that is strike one.
1 strike.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
This is J.J. Bleday. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That's way outside. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the A's 1, the Dodgers coming to bat. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill, the lefty, J.P. Sears. What do you have on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Towards first, slides, but it gets by him.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. And that drops in for a strike. On a line, base hit. Freeman headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Betts the next to hit, right through there for a strike. Freeman on third. Rojas on at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. First pitch misses. Runners are at the corners, one away. And that skips into dirt.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Coming home. Out at the plate. And he's got an RBI triple.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Will Smith to the plate. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And that's outside. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 outs. That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And there's a ball. That one the other way, and it stays fair. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajas. Looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. That's in there, 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a foul straight back.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the A's 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now it's going to be Zach Geloff. Sasaki back to work. Geloff in his second season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And there's the strike. Next offering is down low.
2-2.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Gio Urshela having a good series so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. Top of the zone for a called strike. One out, bases empty. And it's 1-1. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
1 down, bases empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So here's Brown at the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And the A's are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Back here in L.A., bottom of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And here is Michael Conforto. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That
Ball
one
one.
misses, and that's ball one. 2 out, space is empty. Two balls, no strikes, the count. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That's down and in. Freddie Freeman
3-1.
waiting for a turn at the plate. The kick, the 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game getting handed to you. It took me 25 years to get a #1 hit. Now that bar's been raised, I gotta keep it legit. I got fans who expect a lot from me. I also gotta get respect from my fellow men.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Soderstrom with a homer in his last game. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 5 on the season, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. And there's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now Jacob Wilson. And a foul ball. One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Moved first. Butler dives back in safely. Next offering is in for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now it's going to be Brent Rooker. First pitch just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit. 1-0
Well, 1 0
Dodgers.
Dodgers. 1 0 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 D Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's in the dirt. That one missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Got him! And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one ripped, but foul. Butler, the runner at third. Wilson on at first with 2 down. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one gets past the catcher. And the wild pitch will play to run.
Runner's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2-2 now. That one almost got him. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now fly ball to right center. Pajes sizing this one up. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So up next, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball one, no strikes. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Next pitch is downstairs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and there's one down. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Betts swings, deep drive, left field. Long gone. That one felt good, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. A double and a run scored his first time up and delivers outside. And a foul ball. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and Hernandez is out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Doubled his first time up. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Misses off the inside, and now it's even 1-1.
One strike.
Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
To the right side, Soderstrom. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the third out. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The 1-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith makes the grab, 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Urshela in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. On the ground, right side. Rojas with the throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. Caught looking his first time up. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. On to first. The A's go quietly. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Andy Pajas. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
On the ground to third. Urshela to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that is downstairs. 1-0.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Outside. And the count 2-1. In the air, center field. Bleday on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, you just need to add a couple more commentators.
2 down, bases empty. Michael Conforto digs in now. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Dodgers down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Sasaki back to work. High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Soderstrom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Outside low, 1-2 the count. Hit in the air left field. Hernandez ranging after it. 1 away.
Now batting right fielder Lawrence Butler.
Now here is Lawrence Butler. He's 2 for 2. And that is out of play. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Shortstop Jacob Wilson.
And now Jacob Wilson, 1 for 2. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
1 ball.
Butler, the runner at second with 1 away. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Man at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives. What a play.
Well, he took a risk diving for that ball, but fortunately makes the catch. If it drops, the run probably scores from second base, but because of the great play, he kept the runner from advancing.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. That one almost got him.
Boy been stroking that home run, boy.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates preparing to come on if needed. Vesia also getting ready. Tying run and scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. First and second, 2 down. Hit slowly on the ground. Hernandez whips it across. That's out number 3. A's strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Enrique Hernandez. Ball one there. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. And that's a strike. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's inside, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Michel Otanez getting loose out there. McFarland getting loose as well. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Full count.
Stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Now he breaks his bat. Urshela to second for one, and it's over his head. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. J.P. Sears won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otoñez.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And next for L.A., Miguel Rojas. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
There goes the runner. That one hit to right. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done, drives in the run. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
First and second, no outs. Here's Betts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Check swing, called strike. And that skips in the dirt. Hit on the ground might be two. Soderstrom over to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a foul out of play. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brown makes the grab. And
if they needed that, Dodgers about to do some damage on their ass.
The RBI single. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
A's trying to bring out the brooms. The Dodgers trying to prevent that.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Geloff now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. There's a strike. The Dodgers leading by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now here's Gio Urshela. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the A's 3. Well, we go bottom 6. And now Will Smith. Fastball for a strike. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. 0 for 2 in this one. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And there's a ball. Fly ball down the line. Butler. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Lake Trinan.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
So digging in, Seth Brown. Right through there for a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
And the sweeper catches the plate. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
MLB The Show 25.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The tying run at the plate. And that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2. And that one missing low. Pitch misses, and the count's full.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Tying run at the plate, and the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Phillips, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Brown, the lead runner, out at second. Soderstrom at first with no outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No outs, runners at first and second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Trinan is done, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Late swing, fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a strikeout. Good-looking sweeper there. The A's strand 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. T.J. McFarland.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Kike Hernandez. There's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1-2 here. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one in the dirt. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he hits a ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here is Freddie Freeman. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
That's down and in.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. And next for LA, Miguel Rojas.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-1.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one just misses.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
The Dodgers threatening. Line drive, base hit, 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. TJ McFarland out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Jose Leclerc gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Freeman at third. Rojas at first. 1 gone. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 on, 1 out.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with it.
Turns and fires to Betts. Way inside, gets out of the way. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. This one lifted in the air, left field. Brown sizes this one up, makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay, not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Ferguson up and loosening in the pen. Two outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 7 and the A's 3.
You know, we know that it's very good. They feel that.
For the top of the 8th, now it's the DH, Brent Rooker.
You know, we know her. Yeah, Shanita.
And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing.
I knew when I seen her little mug shot on this face.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
Look 8 out on the sides and shit. So tell you where life take you.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2. Same grade.
In the air, right side. Pajes under it.
What school was he at?
Hauls it in for the out.
You think he's the same age?
Now batting, catcher,
Shea
Yeah,
Langoliers up
even
next for
before
the
they
A's.
said, now I'm looking at
0-for-3
this
with
face
2
like this woman
strikeouts
look
and a
familiar
ground
as
out.
fuck. So she was on them drugs, huh?
First pitch
She
misses.
stabbing the damn fire. Yes, Anita Basil. 39 made her initial court appearance.
And the sweeper misses.
In the audience were her mother, Juanita C. Basil. And 2 family friends
Next
who
offering
declined
is
to
foul
comment
back.
after the hearing.
That misses the zone. 3-1. There's a strike. The Dodgers leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Yeah, she facing the death penalty in this shit.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Runner on at first with one gone. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one.
Then she biting. She did.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
They gave her the 3rd-degree assault for allegedly biting an officer.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to.
With
that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work
one
away.
officer was returning home in Platte County and seen some
In the
nigga
dirt, but kept close.
with a brick trying to break into his wife's car.
The 3-1.
She got
And
wife,
ball
wife
forward,
took
2
a
more.
motherfucking toe for real.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 1 out. Zach
See, when he
Geller
tried to
getting ready to
intervene,
hit.
she bit his arm 3 times. Man, she was she.
Fastball for a
Just trying
strike.
to grab a
There
knife
was
and
a
cut
high-velocity
through his
fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from
They
walking
should've
the
never let her
previous
out
hitter.
on that
He's
one.
got good stuff. Pitch inside the
Like I
zone
said,
and
she was
trust
out
it.
on bond when she did that fatal stab into that
On the ground to
firefighter.
first. Could be 2. Freeman to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 7 and the A's 3.
Yeah, she was released on Tiny birthday. Fuck out of here, man.
And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith. Leclerc back to work. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Leclerc, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Butler puts it away. 1 down. And now here is Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. There's a strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brown right there to make the grab. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. Top of the zone for a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead at 7-3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Gio Urshela to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The other way. Freeman takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 outs away. Seth Brown up next for the A's. Way high there. And that's ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Bonda also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Not even close there. And it's 2-0. That clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Very high with that one. And it's 3-2. Got him looking for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Soderstrom in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next pitch off the plate. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
7-3 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Yep. All off on that Reese Must See TV.